Welcome back once again, Blade fans. This Old Sword Blade Reviews back with you once again. And today we have a little different brand for you, CH Knives. And although this is a budget knife, the company makes blades up into the $250 mark I just saw for an M390 titanium knife. So they are not limiting themselves to budget specs, but this one does have to do with being a budget knife. This is the CH branded Nighthawk. And looking out on Amazon, can't recall whether I got it at Amazon or White Mountain, so one of those two places. White Mountain does carry CH knives, so you can check them out there, or Amazon. But it's sort of cross-branded with a company called Effengrow or Effengrow. Effengrow appears to be more of a distributor that brings in a number of different knives under their name. But you will find CH branded knives out there, and in fact this is branded as a CH knife. The 2009 G10 Nighthawk. This one happens to be in kind of a bright blue. Normally I don't like those bright colors, but this is pleasing to the eye. Let's discuss some specs quickly, and then we can get on to taking a closer look. It is a closed length of 4.65 inches, open 8.27 inches, a blade length of 3.62, blade stock thickness 4 millimeters, a blade width 1.18 inches. It's in D2 steel, so nothing fancy here. And it's tempered to a hardness of 58 to 60 Rockwell. It deploys with a flipper tab and is on needle bearings, so the action's quite good. Let's back out just a little bit and we'll take a closer look. So in essence what we have here is a Wharncliffe, straight edge. You could almost call it a sheep's foot. Maybe we'll call it a sheep's foot because it's got that smooth drop, that rounded spine. Thick stock 4 millimeters. A beautiful, very usable choil area here. Plenty of room, and you're not going to run your finger into the edge because you do have as well a sharpening choil. So you got a sharpening choil and you got a finger choil, kind of best of both worlds. You've got a nicely chamfered liner. It is a liner lock. Practically fall shutty or drop shutty. The action is great for a knife in this range. And that range is, if I can pull out my phone again to let you know what it is here. What are we talking about? Well, let's see, what are we talking about? Yeah, $35. 35 bucks. We get a nice solid G10 back. It's not unibody. It's not uniframe, whatever. That is a separate piece of blue G10, but it's a almost completely enclosed knife with the exception of this little pocket here. And that's good because you can blow it out, wash it out, clean it out if it gets dirty. Multiple deployment options here. You can spidey flick it, thumb flick it, or flipper flick it. And went out of their way to do some nice contouring of the handle here with some mild finger grooves. Although here your fingers will rest any way you like. There's only really a finger cut out for the index finger. And we have a nice lanyard hole as well. But although we have a kind of a semi-deep carry clip, it does not switch to the left side of the knife. Sorry, lefties. I have long ago adapted my knife use to the right hand, but I'm ambidextrous as far as knives go anyway. I couldn't write for the life of me with my right hand, however, so we'll have to hope the left keeps working as expected. Nice jimping. A little on the smooth side, plenty of it there over that opening hole. Again, you can choke up really, really well with this. When you come back here, we do have the ability to hold a nice square grip, if that's what you like. It's not a pointy or stabby knife necessarily, but it has a useful Warncliffe style, sheep's foot style point for cutting, detail work, and if you choke up way up here, that's very useful. Interesting pivot pin design, kind of a pentagon-y looking thing. I think somewhere in there is a C and an H. There's your branding on the blade, and there's the name of the knife. It's not too heavy, it's not too obvious. And we have nothing on the right side of the blade other than the blade steel type, D2. And, lately D2 gets knocked a lot because there's so many other steels out there now since the big run of D2 knives where every budget manufacturer and even higher end manufacturer was making their blades out of D2. It's a tool steel. It's rustable, but it's considered to be semi-stainless. But it is a tough steel. It's a hard-use steel, so hard to go wrong. Some basic maintenance with a little bit of oil now and then. Don't sweat on it too long without wiping it off in the hot weather. I wouldn't recommend it as necessarily a knife you use out on a boat a lot or in salty environments, but who knows, Before we had stainless steel and knives, people had knives and took care of them, so we can leave it at that, right? So what else do we have going on here? We have a nice thick point that it is maintained right to the tip. Straight edge. Your cutting length, edge length, is limited to about 3 inches because of the large choil. The blade, however, is a bit longer at almost 3 3/4. Again, closed back construction, which is nice for dirt and mud and whatnot getting in there, dust and lint from your pocket. Needle bearings, they're doing a good job here. Just hit a reflector. Hope I didn't slice it open. We'll see how durable it is. Let's take a quick look at the CH Nighthawk next to, how about the Rat 1, of course. Rat 1 is a longer blade by about 3/4 of an inch, well, longer knife overall by about 3/4 of an inch. Blade's pretty close though when you consider the entire blade length. And how about a Griptilian? Sure, why not? Blade length, very similar. Overall length, almost identical. So you're talking about a griptilian sized knife here with the Nighthawk. Again, some really interesting, useful, I mean, if you're just looking for a work knife, and I believe they do come in different handle colors, you can get this in a black if you look out there on Amazon, or White Mountain. And don't forget, with White Mountain, use that discount code old sword. Discount code old sword to get your 10% off of your entire order. And while that doesn't seem too significant perhaps for one budget knife, when you get up into the hundreds of dollars, you're knocking a good amount off of there. Free shipping and usually no tax. So, good deal. So the CH Nighthawk, CH Knives Nighthawk. Check out CH Knives. You may find that there's some good stuff out there. A lot of different blade styles. Okay, so we're going to sign off. Hope you like this review and that you subscribe if you haven't already. Take care.